Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. I know I haven't done one of these in a very long time and I'm very sorry for that, but things have been busy. Over the March break I went to visit my grandpa in Mexico. He just recently got married, so kinda had to go to that. It's just a thing that I had to do. So I haven't been putting up a lot of videos recently, so I thought this would be a nice change. Not on the Faction Tech server, not on Minecraft at all. We're actually on Aethier. Now, if you don't know what Aethier is, it's a roleplay server that I've been a part of for the better part of 2 years. In the community here, I just have to say, it's amazing. They're very welcoming. So if you ever want to try out a roleplay server, then I think this is the server that you'd really enjoy. Now I'm just gonna run around here in the town of Stormfall. This is the basic spawn town, the one that most people do their role playing in. That's the tavern right there, where my character has a job. As you can see, I'm wearing a skin to match my character. She's not a pirate, so don't call her a pirate. I know that's confusing, since I always say I'm the professional pirate, but it is what it is. So, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, this is not a normal Minecraft video. This is not me showing off the server in any way. This is actually an application video. Now, a bunch of you are probably clicking out of the video already because this is not what you wanted, but this is what I want to do. I'm going to apply for the position of player moderator. Now, a lot of you would be asking, hey, isn't there a spot on the forums where you can just post a thread? Why are you doing a video on it? Does everyone do a video? No, not everyone does a video. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do a video. In the actual thread, they said, be creative. So that got me thinking, and recording videos is the way that I'm most creative. So I'm going to record a video for my application process. Now, also on the thread, there are a couple things player modders have to do. So, excuse me as I just stand still for a moment and quickly drag that to the side of the screen. Yeah, there we go. Now I can pick up my documents here and read off what I've written down for the application. So, the first thing that they say is you have to be a member of the server for at least 1 month. And as I said before, I've been a part of the server for much longer than a month, so there's no issue there. I've been a member here since September of 2013. Number 2 is you must have no forum warnings. What a forum warning is if you do something bad on the forum, break a rule, something like that, you'll get a forum warning. If you get enough of those, then you'll be in big trouble. Anyways, I don't have any forum warnings to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure I don't. There's a place to check it, and I have checked it. It says 0, so I'm just gonna take that as yeah, you're good. Number 3, you must have no bans within 3 months. And I don't think I've ever been banned during my time here on the server, so that one's good too. You must have basic knowledge of the server, commands, and various plugins. Now, the almost 2 years that I've been here, I think I have a general idea about the server. Like, it's pretty, yeah, I know some stuff. But without an actual list of what all this stuff means, I can't really say if I know a lot. As for commands, I do know a lot of the commands that players are allowed to use, and a few that players are not allowed to use, just because they're basic commands for most other servers. So there's things like /TPA, /TP here, that patrons, that's the donator ranks, can use. There's spawn, which brings you to the spawn menu. Espawn brings you right to here. There's warps, that's just /warp space, the name of stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty good on commands. As for the commands that players can't use, there's like /nick for nicknames. The entity above head name things, I actually have no idea how to do those, so that's something I need to learn before I can do anything like that. But yeah, and the third part of that question is you need to know about the various plugins. And I'm not sure which plugins they're talking about, really. The main ones that I really know about is the Stables plugin and the MC MMO plugin. So, like, MC Stats here. I'm a baller. Yeah. MC Rank. Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, though I'm pretty high in most of those. I'm not in top 10 on anything, but, you know, overall I'm ranked 69, so I haven't really been cranking out my MCMMO. Anyways, we'll get back to that. So, MCMMO, you just saw there, I know a lot about MCMMO. We used to have it on the faction server that I was a moderator on a couple of years ago. And Stables is really easy. It's Stables, store, and then you punch your horse to store it. Once you've claimed it with a name tag, then recover and the number of horses. I only have one horse, I'm pretty sure. Then it should be Stables list. Yeah, Stables list, and you get the names of your horses. So right now I have Rorik and Jericho. So yeah. Number 5 is you must be an active member of the community. And that's kind of hard for me because during the summers is when most of the stuff happens. And I usually can't be here during the summer because of my job. So I am looking for a new job so I don't have to be away as much. And yeah, hopefully that pans out. But as for being an active member of the community, I'm online a lot. Like, I'd say I'm pretty active on the server. On the forums, I'm a little less, because I usually don't say things unless I absolutely feel like it's necessary to say them. Unless I'm just joking around with my buddies on TeamSpeak, you know, stuff like that. Hey, this person. They're a crown guard. I don't like crown guards. Alright, let me just scroll down over here. Okay, number 6. You can't apply more than once for every 2 weeks. So this is my first application, so there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Number 7 is don't bump your application or ask someone to check it. Bumping, if you don't know what that is just posting on your own application so it refreshes in the recent threads section. And asking someone to check it, that's just asking someone to check your application. And I'm not going to do that because I actually kind of want this. I've wanted to be a bigger part of the server for a really long time now. But because of my job, because I'm away so often, I haven't found the time to do that. And now that I'm kind of aging out and can't really do my job because it's more for younger people and they're going to be looking for younger people to take over, I'm going to have to find a new job that hopefully won't take up so much of my time. And number 8 is your in-game time has to be above 80 hours a month. So if I go here and type /playtime, you can see I have 115 hours and 54 minutes this month. So that's well over 80, and I'm sure it would have been a lot higher than that if I wouldn't have had to go to Mexico. So if we go playtime top 10, yeah, you can see I'm nowhere near the top players there. Most likely would have been though. I'll just take that off the screen. You guys don't need to look at that. There. Okay. Now we were supposed to say we're supposed to introduce ourselves, say our username and how active we are on the server and the forums. So I actually drew some pictures to help myself remember things. Okay, so thanks for reading all of that. Now I get to get personal. My name is Tony. If you guys didn't know that, that's my name. It's actually Anthony, but I prefer Tony because it's shorter. It's what I was called since I was a kid. I'm an 18-year-old guy, as I'm not going to say as most of you know, because there's not a lot of you. You probably didn't know that. And I'm actually Canadian. A lot of people did know that, because I actually say it kind of often, and on TeamSpeak it shows what country you're from, so a lot of people on the server know that I'm Canadian. Anyways, I've been playing Minecraft for 4 years, so that's a substantial amount of time, not gonna lie. 4 years, I joined just as beds were being put into the game, and they didn't even set your spawn back then. They were just a decoration thing. You could sleep in them and pass the night, but it wouldn't set your spawn point. That wasn't fixed until a later update. And if I just scroll down here again, yeah, I've been on the server since 2013. So September 2013, I was just getting out of my PvP stage in Minecraft, kind of like, I don't really want to do PvP anymore, it's getting boring. So I thought, what do I really like to do? And I really like to make up stories, I really like to read, so I thought, maybe I'll check out a roleplay server. And, yeah, that wasn't in 2013 though, that was like years before that, not years, but like a year before that. I found a server, was on it for a while, but went away for my work, came back, and all of my friends had left, so that's when I decided to follow them over here to this server. Because, yeah, I'm gonna go where my friends go. I missed these people over the summer. I wanted to be with them. I didn't want to be with the people who I didn't really care about. So yeah, I joined this server in 2013. I joined my first roleplay server sometime in the year before that, I want to say. Yeah. So I'm usually on the server from about 10 in the morning. That's usually when I wake up. Sometimes it's a little earlier than that. Sometimes it's a little later, depending on how early I go to bed. But yeah, I'm usually on from 10 to 10. That's a solid 12 hours a day, with some casual breaks in there for things like lunch and dinner and taking my dog outside for a walk. And I do check the forums regularly, so when I'm bored, there's not really any roleplay going on. I just like to tab out, go to the forums, see if anything new or interesting has popped up. And yeah, I'm probably going to have to do that more if I get accepted. You can often find me on TeamSpeak. I'm an avid, or I don't really know what avid means, but I'm a very big part, or not a big part of the TeamSpeak people, but I'm on TeamSpeak a lot. Right? Most of my friends are on TeamSpeak. I like to talk to them on TeamSpeak. Like to have a giggle with them. Haha, you having a giggle there, mate? Stuff like that. Like, I like talking on TeamSpeak. I like talking to people, because it's just me and my dad in my house, and he's gone most of the day, so I don't really get to talk to him. So talking to you guys on the on my videos and on TeamSpeak, that really helps me. Yeah. Captain Mopade's a loner. Lol. He doesn't have any friends. Yeah, no. Person on course. Anyways, thank you for your time listening to all of this. It really makes my day when I see views go up on my videos. Even though I only have like 2 subscribers, I think, most of my videos are getting 13 views each at this point in time. So that's really big for me, knowing that people actually go out and watch my videos. Even if they're not subscribed to me, I don't care. As long as you're watching my videos and you're liking my videos, not like actually liking, just like enjoying them, that's what makes me feel good. The fact that people are enjoying my videos, not liking them. I don't really care about likes. Likes are lame. Anyways, that's about it. So yeah, I'm on TeamSpeak a lot. If you want to contact me, I've put my business email in my about page. That is, let me go down here, alwynwhite@outlook.com. So you can see it down there. Alwyn White. Alwyn is spelled A-L-W-Y-N, and then White is spelled like white. Then outlook.com. That's where you can usually find me. Anyways, I'm being pulled into a roleplay here. I think. Or maybe he's just saying hello. So you can see, just walking around, I got roleplayed with. And there's not many people online, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, I think that's a good place to take it off. So, thank you for watching the video. I really hope that I can get into the player mod, because this server is a very, very important thing in my life.